So I'm Christoph, I'm CEO and co-founder of Sensolus, and we are active in what we call the connected supply chain. A little bit on detail, let me start with a use case. We've seen previous presentations about a lot of data from the different suppliers, a different existing routing system being actually out there and being trying to connect to make a harmony, as well explained by Sympheo, to get everything in a harmony in your supply chain. Still, we see a lot of our customers struggling with this. And it's because they are working with a lot of components. They have a lot of specific flows, I would say, where actually the components themselves are not linked to TMS systems. And imagine, for example, here one of our customers, it's Airbus. They have a lot of those components, those individual components which are all over the supply chain. What we've seen is they lose those assets. They get misplaced. This is an indoor and an outdoor challenge. Those things can be on parking lots. They can be somewhere in trucks. They can be in trailers. They are a bit everywhere. Very important is once they get lost, they have a lot of unexpected handling and freight charges. They have a lot of third-party complex logistics. They need some contractors to do all those things. And it's because at the moment they lose those things, it really gets complex. Of course, they need additional data like temperature data because it's sensitive payloads. But in the end, even with all those data flows available and all those APIs and all those maritime shipping and railway contracts and everything there, they still have visibility on the lack of the data specific on the component level. And there is where we kick in. So we have connected this type of assets, and you can see it actually in the picture where you see a sensor connected on the asset itself, and we make the asset talking completely by themselves. And by this, they get fully transparent, easy retrieval all over the place, everywhere, independent of other systems. They have fully automatic stock and inventory. Based on this, they optimize the flows. They can actually optimize how those things are moving around through all those subcontractors, and they get preventive alerting. Why alerting? Because if things go wrong, you want to see it happening before you get your data, actually. You want to see it happening in real time. What is going wrong? Can we predict this? So they get visibility, control, and which gives them the power to change the supply chain. So it works very simple. We work for many industrial companies. It's a very simple. It's a sensor, different form, size, factor. It's 100% self-install. It works outdoor 10 meter. It works indoor 2 meter up till 25 meter, depending on the infrastructure. And it works with external sensors as well. The key element, it's a 5-year product. No charging, no battery change, plug and play. Get it in, get your data. Everywhere it just works. Very important. No infra. Based on this, you get cloud, you have reports, you have a SaaS platform with all the applications you need, but also we're providing API ready for integration. So if you're a Sympheo customer, we will get this data injected. If you have TMS systems, we get it injected. Microsoft, SAP, no problem. We get it injected. We provide you the data set. So in the end, we're solving a big problem. We connect directly your final assets to the cloud with a product that's plug and play, self-install. For 5 years, you get your location data wherever you are in your supply chain. So we do this in transport and logistics. We're connecting trailers, we're connecting containers, which is quite a big market, but a difficult market. But for some of our customers, it's really important to understand where are those individual containers. This goes also in waste management, where we have different projects where we go, where are those waste containers? How are they used? You might say, hey, is it supply chain? Well, actually it is, because even industrial waste, it's a very specific supply chain, and TMS systems will not always deliver you the data you need. Why do I also mention this case? Because it's similar as tracking a load, a box, returnable packaging of industry. Your assets with your content is moving from one place to another through the different chains and the different multimodal systems. We get access to your property, to your load. You will stay in control. You will get your data. Asset-intensive industries, I think this is a very strong growing market for us, is all types of industries who have sub parts, who need intra-logistics between the sites, who have reverse logistics. We all make sure they get a full visibility on this. And this is key. No manual scanning, no infrastructure, no charging, no putting RFID gateways or whatever. Just stick it and you get your data directly where you need it with a platform and everything you need.